Welcome to our webinar, Smarter Planning, Implementing JIRA Core for Your Business Teams. In this section, you'll hear from Renee Trepagnier from Indeed, who will speak about how they implemented JIRA for their design team and other business teams. Indeed is the #1 job site in the world and allows job seekers to search millions of jobs on the web or on mobile in over 60 countries and 28 languages. Take it away.
Thanks, Sherry. Hi, I'm Renee Trepagnier, and I'm responsible for the program management team at Indeed. We're a technology company that is 100% focused on helping people get jobs. Millions of people across the globe count on us to help them find jobs or connect to job seekers. We like to say that we are improving people's lives all around the world, one job at a time. At Indeed, we started using JIRA in engineering for planning and communicating our software development projects. The program management team has always been responsible for customizing the engineering workflows in JIRA, so we knew how powerful it was to implement solutions to process problems. As Indeed grew, my team started working in other functional areas outside of engineering, and that's when we got really creative. Since we were the JIRA gurus, we started solving process problems through JIRA in other functional areas like marketing, legal, and HR. We asked ourselves, how are we doing this in engineering? What's the simplest solution? In order to drive rapid velocity, we always chose the path of least resistance. With this in mind, we started setting up custom issue types and workflows for other teams. For example, our design team uses JIRA to manage requests for media and artwork. For this work, there is a queue of requests coming in from all over the company. For the legal team, we use JIRA to highlight issues that need legal review, such as new product developments and changes and expansion into new global markets. In HR, we use custom issue types in JIRA to represent people when we need to add, change, or remove someone from our systems. As my team expanded, we began to support and manage the business processes of various functional teams within Indeed. We analyze how teams work to help them solve their problems. The first thing we do to get a new team using JIRA is to figure out what their existing processes are. We literally use pen and paper or a whiteboard to draw it out. We map out the inputs and outputs to understand the flow of the work items or deliverables. Our next step is to identify the things that are unique to this process. Are there details that we need to capture and report on? Are there specific approvals or gates that need to be put in place to ensure the right level of oversight? We use this information to decide if we need custom issue types, fields, or workflows. Once we understand the process and information requirements, then we can begin to model the screens and workflows in JIRA. We take our best practices that we've learned over the years from engineering and incorporate them in any new workflows we create. For example, we strive to reduce the number of steps a user must take to move their work forward. We also try to eliminate the need for required fields. After we have all of the details worked out, we build our new workflow in a QA environment and have the team test it out. Based on their feedback, we iterate and then put it in production. We can monitor usage of the new workflow by creating custom filters and dashboards. I'll go through a few screenshots for you to see how we do it. This is the workflow we developed for the design team. It is modeled on the stages that are important in the life cycle of a design request. An issue is created. If necessary, requirements are clarified. Work is done, approvals take place, and ultimately the product is delivered. The design workflow is geared towards ensuring we have brand consistency and the requester can review and approve the work before the issue is closed out. After the workflow is set up, we can create custom filters and dashboards to monitor the work that is queued up. One gadget shows how the requests are assigned, the issues that are pending triage, and a calendar with the due dates for the requests. This is the workflow for a legal request to weigh in on product features as they may be affected by variations in law across all of the 60 countries where we do business. This workflow is customized for investigation and recommendations for the product before development has begun. After the legal requirements are complete, they are copied to the appropriate software development project for implementation. This very basic workflow is what we use for our HR project. It is unique because we have different issue types that we use to capture specific data about people joining Indeed, changing roles, or leaving. We use scripts that interact with JIRA's API to automatically trigger account creation and account deletion. For example, based on a person's role in the company, when an add user request is approved, the script will automatically put the new user in the appropriate JIRA groups, giving them access to the projects they will need to do their job. There's so much stuff you can do in JIRA. I have 3 pieces of advice for everyone. Utilize best practices. We took what we learned from engineering and applied those concepts in new and creative ways to other teams. Keep it simple. We strive to implement the simplest solution with the fewest steps. This allows for some flexibility and also ensures a better chance for adoption. And then iterate. Start with the MVP or minimum viable process and improve it as you learn more about your users' behavior. As your organization grows, just like Indeed, processes may change. So it's important to monitor and review usage over time to make sure the workflows continue to be optimized for the team. The program management team at Indeed is a matrix organization. We have a collective consciousness of best practices and form a network across the company to help teams solve problems and improve their processes. JIRA has helped us model these best practices and implement them in all of the functional areas where we work.
Thank you for watching Smarter Planning, Implementing JIRA Core for your business teams. If you want to learn more about JIRA Core or begin a free trial today, click on the Try It Free button on the left. To check out the JIRA Core product tour, click the video playing on the top right. Want to hear the next chapter of this webinar? Click to see what's next on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.